J'ai dit que je voulais une baguette. J'ai dit que je vais partir. J'ai dit que le problème était résolu. Stop saying j'ai dit in French. If you're learning a language, you'll need to find some other ways to say j'ai dit. In this video, I'm going to show you 10 alternative verbs that you can use that will allow you to communicate j'ai dit without actually using the phrase itself. And so, by the end of this video, you will sound more like a native French speaker because you won't have to overuse the phrase j'ai dit when talking about something that you said. J'ai dit literally means I said or I told in English. So if you say this all the time, you'll be overusing this phrase and it'll make your French sound a little bit more basic. So for alternative verb number 1, we have prévenir, which means to let someone know. So for example, you can say j'ai prévenu mon prof que je n'allais pas en cours aujourd'hui. So instead of saying j'ai dit à mon prof, which is I said or I told my teacher, you can say I let my teacher know that I was not going to class today. So for alternative number 2, we have the verb annoncer, which means to announce. For example, you can say j'ai annoncé que je vais partir dans 10 minutes. With this, you can say I announced that I was leaving in 10 minutes rather than I said I was leaving in 10 minutes. So if you're finding these tips helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. So moving into alternative number 3, we have the verb informé, which means to inform. For example, you can say j'ai informé tout le monde que le problème était résolu. So in this case, in English, that means I informed everyone that the problem was resolved. For alternative 4, we have the verb crier, meaning to shout or to yell. For example, j'ai crié à mon ami de venir m'aider après être tombé. With this example, it means in English, I yelled at my friend to come help me after falling down. Alternative number 5, we have the verb affirmer, which means to confirm. For example, j'ai affirmé qu'il y avait de l'argent hier dans la boîte. This means in English, I confirmed that there was money in the box yesterday. For alternative number 6, we have the verb expliquer, meaning to explain. For example, you could say j'ai expliqué qu'il faut payer avant d'utiliser le service. So in English, that means I explain that one has to pay before using the service. For alternative number 7, we have the verb révéler, which means to reveal. So with this, you could say j'ai révélé la somme d'argent que j'avais épargnée. That means in English, I revealed the sum of money that I had saved. For alternative number 8, we have répéter, which means to repeat. So you could say j'ai répété aux étudiants les directions pour la tâche. So in English, that equates to I repeated the directions for the assignment to the students. Alternative number 9 is the verb avouer, which means to confess to something. So an example of this that you could use is j'ai avoué ce que j'avais fait hier soir. In English, that means I confess to what I had done last night. So for alternative number 10, we have the verb conseiller, meaning to advise. For example, in French, you could say je lui ai conseillé de rester dans son travail. In English, that means I advised him to stay at his job. So there you have it. 10 verbs to help you avoid using the phrase j'ai dit in French so that you can sound more like a native speaker. If you found these tips helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.